And don't go back. This is to my chosen ones. If you clicked on this video, if you came across this video, this message is for you. Don't go back. You are being warned. Do not go back. Do not look back. There is nothing for you there. Okay? God is warning you guys, warning a lot of people at this time. Do not go back. Whatever was lost, whatever happened in the past, do not look back. Do not go back. There is nothing for you there. Keep pushing forward. I wanted to hop on here really, really quick and give you guys some motivation. All right, God dropped this in my spirit. Okay, I got this download while I was cleaning and straightening up my house. Don't go back. I don't know who this message is for, but if this message is for you, hopefully this message found you just in time. Don't go back. Don't look back. Whatever you are wanting to manifest, whatever you are wanting to bring about in your life, it is in front of you. It is not in the past. People have shown you who they are. A lot of you guys, it's done. A lot of you guys have done what you were supposed to do with that job. A lot of you guys have done what you were supposed to do in those friendships and those relationships. You served your purpose. It's time to move forward. All right. Say it's time to move forward. Put that in the comment section down below. Say, I'm not going back. Say, I'm never going back. I don't know what this is. This could be a mind frame, a mind state. All right. That God does not want you to go back to. This could be a man or a woman. God says, do not go back. This could be a habit. Maybe you stopped drinking, or you stopped smoking, or you stopped clubbing, or you stopped frequenting certain places. Spirit is saying, do not go back. It's very tempting to go back and thinking, especially a lot of you guys, it's people. A lot of you guys, it's people that come and test you. It's people that come and test you. Okay. And Spirit is saying, do not go back. I don't care how good it looks. I don't care how good it talks. I don't care how good it walks. Do not go back, okay? This is detrimental to your future. This is detrimental to whatever God is trying to bring in your life. If you go back, it's going to block it off. If you go back, it's going to cancel whatever good things that you have going on in your life. It's going to cancel all of that. All right, so understand, the enemy is tricky. The enemy knows what you like. The enemy knows how to get you, okay? But you have to be aware of the tricks and the schemes of the enemy. All right, they're going to always send people back in your energy to get you to backtrack, to get you to go back to your old ways, to get you to go back to your old ways of being. This is a new you. You cannot go back. A lot of you guys are transforming into your higher self. A lot of you guys are transforming into the new you. You cannot go back to that old mind state. All right, this could be your hometown. Some of you guys, I'm talking to somebody that has stepped out on faith. And maybe you started something new. Maybe you moved from your hometown, or maybe you were living somewhere and you said, you know what, I'm gonna just take this move. I'm gonna take this leap of faith. God wanted me to make this move. I'm gonna make this move. And say you get to this new place and maybe you're having a hard time finding a job, or you didn't get the support that you thought that you were going to get when you got there. And maybe you're thinking about going back home. Maybe you're thinking about going to an old relationship. Maybe you're thinking about hitting up that old friend that you know ain't no good for you. Spirit has said, don't go back. Don't go back. What God has for you in the future is so much better, okay? You're going to have to stick it out. You're going to have to ride it out, okay? Whatever is in the past is done. It's over with. Do not go back. A lot of you guys pulled yourself out of some situations, prayed yourself out of some situations, and God said, I'll be damned if I let you go back to that. Okay? Excuse my French. Excuse me for cussing. But a lot of you guys have prayed your way out of situations, prayed and you cried, and you prayed and you cried, and you prayed and you cried, and God pulled you out. Don't you go back to that situation that God pulled you out of. Don't let all of that hard work go in vain, because I'm telling you, it's going to set you back. It's going to set you back. And we are going into the new year, and a lot of you guys have so many new things that you are birthing. Okay, you're birthing a new you. Some of you guys are rebranding yourself. This rebranding, all right, this is a new you, okay? A lot of you guys are working on projects and things that people have never seen before. You're being asked to go ahead and take that leap of faith and do new things, okay? If you take one step, God gonna take two. Don't worry about where the support is going to come from. Don't worry about, well, it's what it looks like, what it feels like right now. All you need to know is keep going. Keep going. Do not turn around. Do not look back. All right? I'm getting that story from the Bible when Lot's wife, You remember God told Lot and his wife or whatever, told them to get on up out of town. Get out of town. Do not look back. Do not look back. And you remember Lot's wife, she looked back. She turned around. And when she turned around and she looked back, she turned into a pillar of salt. I don't think she physically turned into a pillar of salt, but this is just my interpretation. I don't feel like she I don't feel like she literally turned into a pillar of salt, but I feel like she became salty. She became bitter, thinking that whatever was in the past was better than where God was taking her. Do not think that do not think that your past is better than where God is taking you. That's where a lot of people get off track because they feel like it may not look how it's supposed to look, or maybe you haven't made it to your destination. Enjoy the journey. All right. It's not going to be all fun and games. It's not going to be, all peaches and cream when you're headed towards where God is pulling you, where God is taking you, but you can't go back. You cannot go back. If you go back, you're going to be salty. You'll end up being bitter. You'll end up harboring resentment because if you go back, when that light finally clicks on again, you'll find yourself wondering, what was I thinking? Why did I come back here? Why did I let him back in? Why did I let her back in? Why did I start going back clubbing? Why did I go buy that pack of cigarettes? Why did I go get that alcohol? What was I thinking? I was doing so good. Have you guys ever had a situation like that? Okay, we all have, where you was doing so good, honey. Say you just left somebody and you was like, baby, say you just got out of a tumultuous relationship or friendship or whatever, or a toxic workplace, and you moved on with your life and things begin to pick up, your energy pick up, your skin gets a glowing again, your edges growing back, your energy feels right. You like, yes, you feeling good. Okay, you're being rejuvenated, and then all of a sudden, here come the past. Hey, friend. Hey, big head. Would you like to come back and work for us? Would you like to come over? And it's tempting. You're like, okay, you may feel like, okay, I'm healed enough, or I'm doing good. I can still kind of go back and hang around, these old people. I can still spirit say, nope, don't go back. Because that energy will get back off on you. And I'm telling you, when you wake up, you do not want that resentment, okay? You do not want that pity, and we all slip up, okay? Everybody slips up, okay? So if it has happened to you, you can still get back on track. But understand, when God pulls you out of whatever this is, okay, you cannot look back. You cannot go back to what broke you. A lot of you guys were broken. A lot of you guys had people trying to break you down. Your friends trying to break you down. Lovers trying to break you down. Your environment, your neighbors, okay, your surroundings, like you could have just felt so broken down. And when God pulls you out of that, okay, or he probably already has, you cannot go back to what broke you. You cannot heal in the same environments that made you sick. So say if you have I could be talking to somebody that has some type of addiction, and you've gotten clean, and you're done, and you're moving forward, and God has so many great things for you in store. Okay, a lot of you guys are supposed to be speakers and telling your story and writing a book or whatever the case may be. But say you have an old friend that hits you up, or an ex, or you see what I'm saying, or something comes along and triggers you to make you want to go back to that. Spirit is saying, do not go back. God said, do not go back. There's nothing for you there. Every this journey in your life is stepping stones. Okay, it's one spiritual test after another. It's one spiritual step after another. Okay, you cannot backtrack. Do not go back. I'm telling you, because it will set you so far back. A lot of you guys have come so far. You've come so far in your journey. You've cried a lot of tears. And a lot of you guys, because of the tears that you have cried, and because of your dedication and your perseverance, and you believing in God and your spirit team to push you forward, a lot of you guys are getting ready to reap the rewards. A lot of you guys, I said it in my video yesterday. Okay, this glow up that you're about to get is personal. So you have to understand, before you level up, there's always a test before you level up. Before God elevates you to your next level, there's always going to be a test. There will be chaos. There will be temptation. There will be doubts. But Spirit is saying, don't look back. God said, no matter how you feel, no matter what it looks like around you, don't go back, okay? Because what's ahead of you is far greater than what you have what you have left in the past. Period. All right, so I just wanted to hop on here today and just encourage you guys, because I know how easy it is to kind of, you know, get down on yourself. And a lot of times when you do the healing and you have walked away from things and you are moving on from the past, there is a grieving process. A lot of people don't talk about that. Some people feel like you could just walk away from a certain habit or a certain person or a certain situation just cold turkey. There will be bouts of grieving. It may make you sad. You will miss these people. You may miss those certain behaviors that you used to do. You're going to have those moments that pop up, but you got to be strong. You got to be strong. You got to be so rooted in God and know that he did not pull you out of that situation for no reason. There's no way. I've been there before when you have cried and you have prayed to God. God, I don't know how I'm going to get out of this, but if you get me out of this. Have y'all ever had a moment like that? Like, God, if you get me out of this one, I promise I'm not going to go back. And if you go back, that's like slapping God in the face. If you go back to your past or go back to something that God done pulled you out of, that's like slapping God in the face. Okay? I listen to a lot of Kevin Gates. A lot of you guys that know me, that watch me already from my other channel, I listen to a lot of Kevin Gates. And he's got a song called Renewed Ambition. A lot of you guys, your ambition is being renewed. And in that song, he says, no, not renewed ambition. Okay, so yes, that was a message for somebody. Go listen to that song for somebody, renewed ambition. But he's got another song called Feel. It's okay to feel. Okay? It's okay to feel. It's okay to be happy. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be excited. It's okay to be down. It's okay to feel, but you can't stay there. Okay? You cannot stay in those emotions. You got to know he's working it out. Your God and your spirit team, they working everything out for your highest good. But in that song, Feel, he basically was saying, he said, I feel like I slapped God in the face, like I didn't have enough faith that he can send me something better. He said, all they did was spread lies, but I held it all together. He said, I know I'm something special. You are something special. Whoever is watching this, I want you to know. God wants you to know, okay? You are something special. Hold it together. People could be spreading lies about you. People could be trying to down you, trying to portray you to be one thing that you are absolutely not. It doesn't matter. You got to know that you're something special. Okay? You are the apple of God's eye. He will never forsake his children. You got to know that you are something special. But yeah, going back to your past, that's like slapping God in the face. It's like you ain't got enough faith that he going to send you something better. You don't have enough faith that you done made it this far. So you think he just going to up and leave you now? There's an old song. I grew up in the church, and there's an old song my pastor, shout out to Pastor Johnson, okay? My old pastor growing up, there's a song that he used to sing, and the church would just be falling down. It's called I Just Can't Give Up Now. I just can't give up now. Sing it, y'all. I come too far from where I started from. Hey, nobody told me that the road would be easy, but I don't believe he brought me this far to leave me. Hey, okay. Let it speak to you. That'll speak to your spirit. I don't know who sings that song. I don't know who's the author. I don't know who the artist of that song is, but my pastor used to sing that all the time. And it's so crazy, like when you younger and you grow up in a church and you know what I'm saying, you hear the gospel songs or whatever, but it don't never hit until you get older. It don't ever hit until you get older and you get to going through them trials and them tribulations, and you get to remembering them songs your granny used to sing and them songs your pastor used to sing and those scriptures that your mama used to read, you know what I'm saying, growing up, or, you know, that you learned in Sunday school. Some of y'all that, you know, if you grew up in the church, you get to thinking about, like, it hit different. It hit different. I don't believe God brought you this far to leave you. Put that in the comment section down below. Say, he didn't bring me this far to leave me. It's Mary. Was it Mary that made the new one? Okay. So, yeah, I don't believe that God brought you this far to leave you. You got to know that, and you got to believe it. I feel like crying because somebody needs to hear this video today. I do not believe he brought you this far to leave you. So, you got to know that. Okay, every day you just gotta, you know, praise your way through it. Even if you don't feel good, say, God, I thank you. I got another day. Even when it don't, you know what I'm saying? Even though you may not know what the next step is, I'm telling you, all you got to do is take that first step. Ask God to show you the way. Ask God, your angels, your spirit team, they going to come through for you, baby. He ain't brought you this far to leave you. Do not give up. Do not go back to your past. There's nothing else there. Like, I just got this vision of, and this is not to anybody, because some of you guys could have been in some type of natural disaster. You know how it is sometimes. If you have you ever seen a city or like a place that's been hit like with a natural disaster, like a tornado or something just then came through and wiped out everything, and you try to go back there? Like, I ain't gonna tell exactly where I live, but I kind of live kind of in the country, and we had a really, really bad tornado a couple of years ago in a town that was probably like maybe 15 or 20 minutes away. But I have family and friends that live over there. And the tornado came through and tore that town up. And when I went back to go visit, it was nothing like it was like the last time I was there. It was nothing. It was desolate. Nobody was there. And sending my love to anybody that has experienced that or has ever gone through that. But it was so sad when you go back. So I'm just using that as a reference, as an example. When you come up and when you leave something in the past and you try to go back, it's not going to be nothing like it was before. 9 times out of 10, it's probably going to be worse. So if you were in like some type of like tough, abusive relationship or friendship or at a toxic work environment and you got out the first time, Spirit is saying do not go back, because it's going to, 9 times out of 10, it's probably going to be worse. It'll be nothing like it was before. 9 times out of 10, especially if the enemy has his way, they're going to make it 10 times harder for you. Do not go back to your past. I came across this post today on Facebook where this young lady lost her life, and sending my love and condolences to her family. She was a beautiful, beautiful woman, tattoo artist, and her last post, basically, make a long story short, this guy that she was dealing with, she was in a domestic violence relationship, and the guy that she was dealing with unalived her. And the last post that she made on her Facebook was, when you get out, don't go back. That was her last post that she made. Literally like 2 days ago. So you could kind of already tell she was trying to get out of something. Or maybe she had left and possibly went back or tried to rekindle or whatever. So that's what I'm saying. A lot of times when God is telling you, when Spirit is telling you to keep going forward, it's for your protection. Even if you by yourself, even if you don't know where you're going, it's for your protection. You cannot go back to people that broke you, people that try to destroy you. If they try to do it once, they'll definitely do it again. You cannot go back. And people will try to come back in your life and say, oh, I've changed. Let's rekindle. Let's start over. Let's restart. No. Especially if God is not ahead of their life. That's the number one thing. A lot of people will try to come back in your life and make it seem like they've changed. You know, if they know that you're religious or you spiritual or whatever you into, they going to try to talk a good game to make it seem like they own your level, to make it seem like they've changed, they've grown. But no. The enemy is very clever, because a lot of these people that try to come back in your life, they don't even have God as the head of their life. They just want to be connected to you because of the light that you have on you. A lot of people, the chosen ones, a lot of people like to hide in our energy. Okay. A lot of people like to hide in our energy. Okay. Because people know when they're connected to a chosen one, they have favor. They have protection. They have guidance. The same access that you have, the same access that you get to blessings and protection and the connection that you have to God. Okay, the rewards that you get from your connection to God, by them being latched onto you and connected to you, they reap those benefits from you. So that's what you have to know. People have to establish their own connection to God, not through you. Because when you leave, guess what? When you leave the past, now some people, they feel like, well, why does the past keep coming back? Why do they keep trying to come back? Why would they just leave me alone? Why would the enemy ever leave you alone, baby? Why would the enemy ever leave you alone? Okay, if you got people from your past still trying to come back, evidently you're doing something right. That means keep moving forward. You have to understand, when you are chosen and you have a divine light and God has called you, whether you realize what your calling is or your purpose is or not, when people are connected to you, Those blessings, that good energy, that light, whatever God rewards you with, they get some of that by being connected to you. So when you disconnect from your past and you move forward, guess what? The blessing goes with you too. The protection goes with you too. The provisions go with you too. The peace goes with you too. So you got to understand, when you disconnect from your past, why would you go back? Everything that you need, God already gave it to you. It goes with you. It doesn't belong to them. That joy that God is giving you, it belongs to you, okay? That's another song they used to sing in church. This joy I have, the world didn't give it to me. Hey, this joy that I have, the world didn't give it and the world can't take it away. These people did not give you this joy, this blessings, this peace, that healing. The world didn't give it and the world can't take it away. So don't let nobody come in and steal your peace. Don't let nobody come in and steal your blessings. Don't let nobody come in and steal your joy. Whatever God done gave you, okay, God gave it to you. The world didn't give it to you and they can't take it away. Do not let people continuously latch onto your energy, coming in your energy, trying to pick fights, all right, get you out of alignment with what you're trying to manifest, okay? We too grown. Stop going back, okay? Because the only thing you're going to do if you go back to your past, it's going to be another, you're just going to repeat the same lesson. And a lot of times, even when you're moving forward, you have to use discernment, okay? God will always send warning before destruction. God will always send a warning before destruction, okay? He'll never forsake his children, but you do have a choice. You have free will. That's what I love about God. That's what I love about God. My spirit team, my angels, my spirit guides, okay? They'll never force nothing on you. They'll give you two pathways to choose. You can go left and you can be protected and you can go, live good. Go towards what God has for you, or you could go right. Keep going the way you've been going, or go back to the past or whatever. But there's consequences for going back to the past. There's consequences for repeating the same cycles. And sometimes some people don't make it out. So this is a message for someone. I don't know who it's for today. Do not go back to your past. There's nothing for you there. Do not go back. Do not look back. Keep pressing forward. God has so much in store for you, okay? I'm telling you, this glow up, this next year, okay? So do what y'all need to do, okay? Y'all already know at the end of the year, this is time to go ahead and give away stuff, donate stuff, clean your house, do your laundry. You know what I'm saying? Get your vision boards together, get you a fresh, clean journal, write down the things that you want to manifest, whether it's your kingdom spouse, whether it's a new house, whether it's a new car, whether it's your own family, whether you wanted to relocate, you want to see the world. I don't care how crazy your dream is, dream big. And understand, in order for you to get whatever it is that you want to manifest in your life, it's not in the past. It's not back there. It's ahead of you. Put that in the comment section down below. Say, everything that I want is ahead of me. It's ahead of me. Everything that I want, God said, is ahead of me. So I love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in. If you received this message, if you got any kind of encouragement or empowerment or inspiration or whatever from this video, definitely smash the like button, okay? Let me know where y'all tuning in from in the comment section down below. A lot of you guys have left me comments. I read my comments and I respond to the ones that I can when I have time. A lot of you guys were talking about my voice. I'm kind of country, so y'all was kind of wanting to know where I was from. So let me know where you guys were or where you guys are tuning in from. I love to get to know you guys better, see where you guys are tuning in from, and see, just where you guys are. I know a lot of us are, we want new things. We want new, fresh energy. New things. A lot of you guys have this energy of like, God, I just want to be renewed. I just want new energy, a new mindset, new friends. You know what I'm saying? Just new everything. And I'm telling you, in order to get new, okay, you got to keep going. Whatever you're trying to manifest or whatever you're wanting God to do for you in this next season of your life, it's not in the past. Do not go back. I love you so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.